It is indeed because Mr. Zuma is the biggest beneficiary of the 70 billion rands arms deal and stands accused on the 783 counts of corruption.
Honorable member.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, again, a misrepresentation. How is President Zuma a major beneficiary of the arms deal? Where is the proof? Indeed, we can't sit in this house and be insulting the President of the Republic.
Honorable member, thank you. Honorable Maimane, you have not placed before this House evidence to that effect. Therefore, you can't say that.
It's from a court.
No. Honorable Maimane, please withdraw that, please.
Deputy Speaker.
Honorable Steenhuisen, let's accept that in order to make such serious statements such as what has been said here, no evidence has been placed before the House for us to reach that conclusion and therefore allow it. Honorable member.
Deputy Speaker, we cannot, with respect, and we're not defying your instructions here. We're trying to operate within the rules. Deputy Speaker, it cannot be right that judges like Judge Hilary Squires and Judge Howie can make findings about a generally corrupt relationship that existed. And I can quote from the judgment if you want me to. I don't think the President wants me to do it. But how can it be that in this House, we can't refer to judgments that have been handed down by our courts? Is this some sort of parallel la-la land where we must exist that the courts, pretend that the courts don't hand down judgments? I know it would be convenient for the African National Congress for that to be so, but it is an inconvenient truth. And Judge Howie and Judge Squires have both found that there was a generally corrupt relationship. And I'm happy to hand up to the table the direct quotation, which I have here with me.
Yes. Honorable member, Honorable Deputy Minister.
Thank you. Honorable Deputy Speaker, the very judge had written to the Supreme Court of Appeal to say that nowhere in his judgment had he made reference to the fact that there was a generally corrupt relationship between the President and Schabir Shaik. Now, I cannot understand why, when a judge himself makes the statement here, the Honorable Member chooses to distort it. Thank you.
Deputy Speaker, because now my integrity has been called into question, may I quote from the judgment for you? This is from the Howie judgment, and I quote, between 1996 and 2002, Sheikh and Mr. Jacob Zuma engaged what the trial court appropriately
Honorable Deputy Speaker, on a point of order,
which involved frequent payments
Honorable
by Sheikh
Deputy Speaker, on a point of order
of Zuma,
Honorable
and
member.
Reciprocation by
Honorable
Zuma
Deputy
in the form
Speaker,
of bringing to bear
on a
of
point of
political
order.
influence on
Right.
behalf of
Take your-
Sheikh's business interests when requested to do so. Direct quote from Justice Howie.
Okay.
How can
Take
that
your
not
seat.
be more
Take
explicit?
your seat here. Yes, Honorable member.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, the business of today's House is to discuss the budget of the presidency. What the Honorable Steenhuisen is doing is that some people are sending him messages so that we can discuss whatever comes from outside to this House. We are not going to allow that. We know that you are competing with the EFF. Why can't you join them and leave the House?